You see, doing that row yesterday, that war. Let me use the war. I don't know if it's war or whatever that happened towards the end of that game yesterday. There was something I learned. There was something I learned, or I noticed when it was going on. The calmness of our players, even though they reacted, of course, they ought to. First of all, I have to give it to them by the way they defended each other. All right, the way they protect themselves. That is number one. Again, the discipline in Chelsea team, I think, is beginning to come back. If anyone had told me that after those things that happened yesterday with what is name again, that man being the referee, that we would walk away without a yellow card, I would have said no. But at the end of the day, you see that the man was not trying to be fair. He never likes Chelsea. It's obvious. But it's because our players, they compose. Even in the heat of that anger, they still try to compose themselves. It was even West Ham players that later collected red card. If it was earlier this season, if it was last season, how many of you remember Nicholas Jackson? If Nicholas Jackson was in that, if Nicholas Jackson was in that field yesterday, we will collect. And not just Nicholas Jackson. If it was last season, bro, at least one of our players, let me not say two, we will collect red card. This man is coming up with something. I noticed the discipline. But one player, he has to sit down. He needs to sit down and educate him word for word on discipline. It's Liam Delap. First of all, he's not delivering results. He's not playing anything. But the guy is annoying off the game. And even with the ball on his feet, he's annoying. Each time this guy is going for tackle, or whenever the ball is coming for him, I always say, guy, avoid that player. Because the next thing that will come to your mind is that he's going to able the player. Or whenever he's going for a tackle, that's going to able the player. That guy still needs, in fact, he's a serious work. They need to work on him. But the team in general, I really have to give it to the team that, because look closely, all right? The discipline is coming back gradually. Those unnecessary yellow cards, because that's what annoys me. Earlier this season, when we were having those red cards, those yellow cards, some of them were so unnecessary. Of course, cards is one thing that is unavoidable in a game. Yellow card, red card, but you see the unnecessary ones. That's what we were receiving earlier this season. That time we were termed red card FC. So many of them. But this time now, yesterday we played. I think it was only Caicedo that considered yellow card, and you notice that at that point it was necessary. Imagine us finishing a game with one player collecting yellow card in a tough match as that of yesterday. I'm getting impressed with this manager, and I believe it's all credit to him.